Oh, hi, my name is Natasha, and this is the first time I've ever been on a workshop like this. I started 3 days ago, and I had thought, what was tape art all about? And thought, tape means just like tape that you get through, that you use. I thought it was going to be very straight, that you have to do things very straight just with lines, and I thought, well, that's all that tape could do really. But once I got to the workshop, I realised that there was a whole different way of using tape to make it curve or change things. So for example, this tape can do a whole pile of different things. And first of all, straight away I was linked to it. I was really happy about it. I got very excited, I felt, the only thing was I often had to step back and look at it. I got frustrated with that. Then I'd try and do some artwork and they'd say step back and look at it. But then I realised that it gave you a much better understanding of why particularly to improve my skills and to use the tape in the appropriate way. So now this is our third day, and we finished this mural with a group of us, a team of us, and it's pretty amazing, I think. And this is one of the pieces here. So, and we just made it from this. This is all we made it from. It's just, a lot of people would think it's painted, but it's not. It's actually made from tape. It's pretty amazing, really. And so I'd love to do it again in the future, using art with tape, and maybe encourage my own children. And the next generation, they could end up using tape, because it's great fun to use, really great fun to use, yeah. So thank you very much. Okay, hi, my name is Mural, and the first day I started yesterday, this first day I missed, and I came in yesterday. I didn't really had thought much about tape. I thought, well, it sounded a bit odd to me, I thought, so I thought, oh, well, I'll go for fun, I think I'll just come along for fun. And I came yesterday, and it was very new, a bit of a challenge for me. And we're all quite good artists, or natural artists ourselves, because often deaf people are very visual. And I thought, well, by using this tape, you often could peel them off, and what would you do with the thin bits? And then we had some professional speakers, artists, who showed us what to do. How we could cover the strips and put them on top, and it seemed quite an easy thing, but it looks very impressive. So it was a great experience for me, and to have the deaf community is small, but we knew each other, and so we had a great fun as a group. And so you often with tape, you can make a mistake and put it back and change the way it's moved, or if you're not happy with it. So that's quite good too. It's a lot of fun that you can just use it whenever you want to and redo it again. So yeah, thank you. Hi, I just want to say many thanks to Creative New Zealand, really, for giving this opportunity and supporting the tape art with Erica and Struan. We've had a workshop for deaf people. There's been 6 of us, and we've really appreciated your support in learning something new. We've had a really amazing experience with working with different art. We work with the tape, some things we've never seen before. We've often used paint and done drawing before, and sewing, those sorts of things, all those sorts of things that would happen maybe normally. But to do a mural in tape it's really done a number of things. It's developed our friendship and our communications with each other as well. So it's been, really appreciate Creative New Zealand support. So, and I've learnt a lot myself, because I've never seen this before or heard anything about it before. So it's been pretty amazing. And so I think the thing I really enjoyed doing were doing the flowers and making that the tape look like they're actually three-dimensional. Yeah, that was my favourite part, being able to mould the tape. And the big drawings for me, the life-size people, were quite hard. That was a bit more of a challenge for me. But the details and stuff, I love doing that. So thank you very much.
How did you find working in the public as a group?
Well, it seemed, I didn't mind at all having the public around. It just gave you a bit more impact, hopefully gave the public some impact to say that deaf people, were here and that they can be artists. And that, because often deaf artists are quite invisible, and we need to let people know that that we can do art and that there are deaf artists around. So I think, as the public walked past and had made a few comments to us, and they've stopped and taken time to look at the artwork, so I think it's been awareness for them as well. Oh, right. Before I've done some sign writing and worked with vinyl and those sorts of things, where you've used a similar sort of thing where you cut out the letters for a year in Australia. So that was a very interesting job for me. And I also am an artist and use often white tape. Similar to that, I use often tape in some of my artwork myself, that I put that in. But that's just to make, this is quite new to me, for me to make a whole picture from tape. I'm really using, I suppose, my artwork tape for a guideline, you know, for my paint really, rather than anything else. But this is much more confident in my ability to use it with my graphic design as well, and how to do the measurements of the building and things. Some of this has been really good to show, and I've really enjoyed doing it with you both Erica and Struan. I've really enjoyed, had pleasure working with you guys. So I think hopefully in the future we'll do some more with maybe some more deaf people who might be interested in working with tape as well. I've felt that when I've seen it, it seemed quite different to work with tape. And as a group, it was quite hard work to work together, because often we had to have the shapes and then decide what we were going to do, and then we had to step back and discuss what we were doing and communicate with it. So it was quite important, that communication. We learnt that that was really important, and then to go back to the wall and do some work, and then step back from the wall and look again and have some more chat and talk and see whether we've got the perspective right or what we need to do, and then go back again. So sometimes it was every 5 to, maybe every 5 minutes or so, every 10 minutes we'd have to get back and have a discussion with each other, and I realised how important that was to make it really clear. So we had different skills, but it was it's a great impact to see the whole mural done. I've never seen this done before, so I think we're very proud to have done it, and we've been pretty motivated. It's been fantastic. Yeah. Hi. I'm an art therapist myself, and so I normally use traditional materials, paint, drawings, a drawing material, and I'd never thought of tape at all. And so I was interested in thinking about that, and I was thinking now that I could maybe use the tape within my art therapy business as well, for deaf people who come or who need to express their emotions or difficult times, that maybe they could use tape, because with the tape, in actual fact, you can then express yourself, and then you can tear that down, and you don't have to keep it. Because it's a memory, so you might be able to think, well, if you're feeling really bad about something and you've got that picture forever, then that might keep that memory there. So this has a short lifespan, but it's very effective. So it's very effective. You've got something that you can portray and get out of yourself, and then you can, like a bandage, you can rip it off. So you're covering a hurt, and then when you've taken it off, you throw it away, and it's healing again. So that could be quite a good, effective way of using it within my art therapy work. So, yeah. The tape itself, we had used three different colours to add layers to the dimensions of our work. And that was quite a challenge, so we could have the perspective of the light behind us and on the glass, and to make sure that we had the depth of field in the mural as well. So we've learnt a lot, things that we wouldn't have learnt at school in art class, never explained any of those sorts of things to me, but within these few days there's some things I'd never thought of, so it's been marvellous, a lot of learning. I went to art college for quite some time and got a degree, but this seemed to be much better within 3 days than I learnt in 3 years possibly, that idea of depth and dimension. And we had a deaf group as well, and so we got a lot of learning from each other as well at different levels, because we've all got different levels of skills and different strengths. So working as a team made it very successful and very powerful for us. So I'm really looking forward to the future, see if we can think up some more projects where we work together as a team again.